Morning, everybody. All right, so first we'll practice, and yeah, we got to turn around and heel kick, and then I think Dee said the next knee brush, one knee brush. So all right, let's start. Start from cross hands. Embrace the tiger, return a mountain. Roll back, press, push, single whip. Step back, repulse monkey. 2, 3, diagonal flying. Raise hands and step forward. White crane. Spreads wings. Left knee brush and push. Knee, let's see bottom. And to the back. Turn. And chop with fist. Parry. Block and punch. Step forward. Grasping the bird's tail. Forward off right. Roll back. Press. Push. Single whip. Hands. 1, 2, 3, 'Single whip. High pat horse. Step Grecian kicks. 1, 2, turn around. And heel kick. Oops. Then left knee brush. And push. And right knee brush and push. We know how to do that one. Okay. Do you have any questions on stuff you want to see before we'll look at what we did last week? Anyway, anything else? Unmute yourself.
Uh, I did terribly.
Oh, really? No.
Anyway, haven't had time to practice, so
Okay, well, let me watch you then from, I guess from cross hands. Okay, I'll watch you guys. Prepare. Embrace the tiger, return to mountain. Roll back. Press. Push. Okay. Let's stop there for a second. I know we've done this before.
yeah.
Uh, okay, first I want you to do it like this. From here, I'll do it facing you though. I want you to turn, so you can look at the camera now, or the TV, whatever, so you can see me. All right, so you could face there. Don't face away. Face so you can see what's going on. I want you to turn. Well, I'll do it this direction, just because then I will turn face the camera. I want you to turn and keep your crossed arms. Okay, and then when you sit back, leave your right hand behind. That's how you'll separate them. And then circle them up and down and step. Brush, push. Okay. That's the first thing. Then the next one is, we'll do that again from here. Turn, keep your arms crossed. And be on your right foot now. Wait on the right foot. Are you on the left foot already? So I want you to turn and shift to the right and turn right. Standing on my right foot. There you go. Now shift to the left foot and leave your right hand behind, and then circle your hands and step. Brush, push. Okay, let me see you do it. Go. Stay on the right, and then shift back and circle your arms and step. Brush, push. Okay, let's look at just the footwork, because it should, after a while, it should feel normal. So I want you to be like this. I want you to go to the right and turn on your left heel, then back, pick up your heel, then your toe, and step. And then bow stance. Okay, so I want you to do that. If you do it like this, if you shift and turn, but are already on your left foot here, then you don't have anything to do the circling with. You don't have any shifting to do the circling with, right? And you're standing there, so then it's kind of hard to pick up your foot. Where if you're on the right foot when you're done turning, and then you shift back, you do the shifting and the stepping with the circle step. See? So just that one little part of not staying on the right. Shift right and turn right and stay on the right. Then shift left and circle and step. That's good. Yeah, I want you to feel that when you shift back, that lets you pick up your foot. See, that's just sort of natural. But if you shift back first and then you do some stuff, then there's nothing sort of drawing your foot off the ground, right? So that's how you make your body do the work, sort of. Your body makes things happen. All right, after a return, and you do the knee brush part, then the roll back is like this again. Your right hand comes up, your right hand's gonna come up and out. Up and out, this circle. Look, I'll do it straight. This circle towards the corner, but just it's here by your hip, It's gonna come up in front of your shoulder and come out. Okay? So basically a circle like this, up and out. Okay? Up and out. The left hand is gonna go, you're gonna shift back. The left hand is gonna right away turn palm up, and then when you shift back and turn your body, it'll just come in towards you. Okay, and now you're in this roll back posture, and then you're sitting all the way back, then turn 45 degrees. Turn from the corner to the straight direction. So like this too, from here, turn. See my arms, how they're still sticking out? So here, don't bring your right arm over and close it in, close them. Keep them sticking out. Okay, this part stays pretty much the same. Okay, this shape. But keep the shape, the relative shape of your arms. This shape, palm, left palm up and right palm out. Palm out, there you go. And then that shape. Okay. When we do it from at the very beginning of the form, we do it from here. We go turn and grasp the bird's tail. And then we have that shape, and then we come across like that. See, so it's just, that's the same, only it's smaller. It's like if we came here and then went just to the middle and then came like that, kind of. Only we have this circle to make. Let me see you do that circle. So from the knee brush part here, your right hand by your hip. Yeah, there you go, left hand up. All right, then shift back, right hand up, right hand out. By the time you sit back first, and extend towards the corner, and then turn. Then turn, okay? Try it. Keep left palm up. We'll count it like this. 1. Shift back a little, just start to shift. Turn your palm up, left palm sticking out. Okay, from here. Bend your knee, both stands. 1, shift back a little, start to shift, turn your palm up, lift your right hand in front of your shoulder. Then 2, sit back all the way and extend your right hand. There you go. 3, turn 45 degrees. When you turn, I want you to feel this. I want you to see this. Here's my hips. I'm like this. When I turn, see my legs? I don't want my legs to hardly move. I don't want my hips to turn. I want my body to twist. Okay? I don't want you to turn your hips with it. I don't think I see you really turning your hips, but I want you to be aware of it. Okay? And back, and then turn. Okay, there you go. So do those, and then press. Oh, look, then we'll finish it. Then press as you turn back. Press. And okay, again, I'll watch again. From here, turn back. Now your palm is in the middle and you're already ready to go forward. This is my forward direction to the corner. If I go straight, it's here. I'm straight lined up. There you go. And then when you go forward, you just go straight forward, okay? Not from the side, not from here. From here, okay? Press straight forward. Okay. Okay, there you go. Our press is straightforward. Other styles do it differently, but some other styles. And then push, and then we all know push. Hands back and lift your palm, push forward, head up. Okay, let me see you do it from cross hands. Now do the whole thing. Let's see. Okay. Embrace the tiger, return to mountain. Roll back. Press. Turn back. Straight forward. push. Okay, do it again. I'll just say go and use the whole thing, okay? Ready? You go. Okay, stop. All right, that's better, but I want you to pay attention to this part. So when you get to here, roll back, turn. Then I want you to turn back, press, okay, push. Your rollback looks something like this. You go here, and then your rollback is like already like getting into like a ward off shape for your arm, which we want to have at this point, but not yet. Rollback is still with your arm, your hand facing out. Then press is changed to the ward off shape. So from this pushing shape to the ward off shape, do it one more time. Okay. Go. Roll back. Press. Good. Push. Okay. Okay. How do you feel? It's like a workout. Okay.
Better,
Okay.
better. Good review.
Uh, well, let's see. Let's see.
The kicks are still
Oh yeah. Okay.
get,
Let's
get-
let's
getting-
go to the end of cloud hands that you're in single with. Okay. Single with. Okay. Then high pat on horse. High. Okay. Okay. Well, watch me first then. Single whip. High pat on horse. Okay, watch me. High pat on horse. Okay. Go. Okay. Separation kick. Circle to the corner. Good. Cross your arms. Stand up. Kick. Good. Then bend your left arm. And sit, step. And then circle to the other side. Cross your arms. And stand up. Kick. Okay, so let's look at that. Let's practice that a little bit then. So from high pat on horse, I can turn the other way. This is the normal way over here, right? I can't see you very well, but so here, separation kick. We're gonna circle and step, cross, kick. Oops. Then bend your arm, step, circle, cross, stand up, and kick. So let's review the without the footwork. From here, the circling is open your left arm and make one whole circle. Then bring your right arm across, stand up and kick. Then you're kicking, then when you put your foot back down to your leg sticking out now, bend your left arm and keep your palm lifted. So here, when you kick, it's like this, palms lifted, right? Bend your elbow, don't drop your wrist. Turn your right palm up. Then circle the other way to the other corner. Then cross. And remember, when we kick with the left foot, the left arm is on the outside. Kick. Okay. And remember, I want you to kick like this. I want your arms to go like this. Up a little and be smoothly turning. And back down a shoulder. Okay. A little up and down arc. Okay. And all the time turning. All right. So not straight, not, or other ways you could do it. All right. So just up and down, just a little arc. Okay. And just be turning your arms the whole time. There you go. All right. Let me see you do it then for a high pat on a horse. Okay. Separation kick. Circle. Then cross. Then cross your arms. He is far ahead of us. And then kick. Okay. And then when you bend your leg down, then bending your arm together, your right knee and your left elbow together. Okay. And turn your palm up. Then circle. And cross. And stand up and kick. Okay. And then put your toes back down. All right, so I didn't call it very well. Yeah, go ahead, take your jacket off.
I do.
I didn't call it very well. So it's like a circle, and as you're passing here, that's when you open you step, okay? And then here, and then cross, and stand up, and kick, and bend, then step. So step, I love this calling step. Circle, cross, stand up, and kick. Oops, kick, and then point your toe down. I've been in bed for, I told you, day and a half, so. All right, how do you feel with it? Do you do it again? Do it on your own almost? I won't call all the pieces. All right. All right, separation kicks. 1. Go. Kick. All right. Then point your toe down. There you go. Bend your elbow. 2. Step. Step first. Then circle. And cross. Stand up. And kick. Oh, after one, we're like this. After the first one, we're like this. Then you step, you circle, then you cross. So the left arm is doing most of the moving, okay, for this one. For the first one, the right arm, they're both kind of doing something, but the right arm then is finished sticking out. That's the right one. And then the left one is the left arm making a bigger circle. And the left arm doesn't do that much. I don't know how to, you have to remember it somehow. Okay, I don't know.
So,
Yeah.
you actually cross your arms before you, put your leg up. Is that?
Yeah, so for this one, this is different than the senior form. So
Yeah,
senior, well, and I think it's because people just did that anyway. So they went like this, and they went like this, and they went, you know, and he just left it. He just said, okay, we'll do it that way. Because how long are you going to tell people to change? So if you want to do it that way, both of them, you could do it that way. Okay, it does. Who cares? If you're used to that, I don't want you to like. It's already hard enough, to memorize. You could leave that. You could just do that the way that you know how to do.
okay.
But the form has it separate, and the reason is because of the application. I think I'm sure I told you the application, but it's their arms are like this, and you go and you grab their arms like this. Okay, you cross your arms. Then when you uncross, now their arms are crossed, right? You grab them, and now their arms are like this, and then you go, okay, you crank them like that, okay, and that probably will hurt them. Anyway, they'll try, depends how hard you do it, not to hurt them. They'll be like, like this. Then you go, kick them, okay? Then you kick them in the head because you kick them in the back, okay? But they're also bent over. So you can just knock them down on the ground. So you can't, if you cross, you can't be doing that while standing up, right? So
Right.
first is like, do that to them, then kick them. You can't stand up and be doing that.
Okay.
But we're not doing that in the form. We're just so if you take out that part and just do what the form is doing and don't imagine that other part, then you can stand up. So you can imagine that, okay? Do you remember how to do that one? Do it like that? Are you better at it like that?
Well, we started with the senior firm, so we have a lot of things, habits, I would say,
Okay.
senior firm.
Okay. There's a couple little differences, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, okay. All right, so that's the kicks. And then after you do the toe kicks, uh, you're like this, okay? Then you're going to turn and bring your knee to the right and then swing around, turn around, sit, cross your arms. Okay, left on the outside, then stand up and heel kick. I think I talked to you this before I left, right? Yeah, 2 weeks ago. All right, so the heel kick is different than the toe kick. I'll just remind you. The toe kick is you come up and your toe is pointed, I'd say, and then when you kick, it stays pointed. Okay, kick. The heel kick, you want your toe to be up. You want your heel to sort of stick out. The imagine is a stomping kind of kick. And anyway, so that's the difference of what you're using it for. You're stomping on them. Maybe stomp. Best place is like on their knee. If you could stomp on their knee or something, right? Then that would hurt them. But also when you kick, the similar thing about kicking is that when you kick, your arm and your leg have to line up. Okay. So we're going to turn around. We're going to turn around. And then we're going to be here with the left arm on the outside. Our body is going to be pointed at the corner. Okay. Our body's not square. The kicking direction is straight. We're going to, but you can still be touching the ground with 2 feet. Okay. Then you're going to stand up and kick, and then point your toe back down. Okay. But your left arm has to point to the straight direction. So keep your body turned. Look here. My body points to the corner. I'll show you this direction. Look, my body points to the corner, and when I kick, my arm points straight. See, my body is pointing to the corner. My right arm points to the back corner. Okay, so you can't do it like this. We have one like this. We don't anymore. We used to have one where your arms are open and you kick to the middle. But now they're all the same. We don't have that separate one anymore. I mean, for real life, you could kick however you want, I guess. But we had one at the end we call cross kick. Cross just kind of means diagonal. And so it used to be we would turn and kick like this, the corner. But now it's just kick to the straight direction, just like before. But when you kick to the corner, your arms are open like that. So that one was done differently. But they've made it just a little simpler for a long, actually, I don't know how long, for 40 years or something. How are you doing the turning? Is that good? Is this easy? Look.
No, it's not easy.
Well, okay, so yeah, you could do the workaround. Here, oh, that's pretty good. That was pretty good. And then kick then. Okay. Okay, so that's something to work on, just the turning. And so the turning is just kind of your whole body spins on your heel. But you could do this for a workaround. Okay, you could do and just put your leg touch and then turn. Okay, and then kick. So that's a simple. I don't want you to if you're worried about falling down, which you should be worried, right? We should all be worried about falling. If you feel unsteady doing it, like you might slip or something, or I would say this. I don't usually feel this way. I feel out of balance a little bit sometimes, especially on my left leg. I stand up and kick, all right, but I can just put my foot down. But some people will be like, if you feel like I'm falling, okay, then don't get in that situation. That's a bad situation, right? And so if you always feel like, oh, a little bit is good. If you're good for it, okay. A little bit of but if you're like that, don't do those things. If standing on one leg, lifting your leg, I don't see you guys doing that. But if standing on one leg makes you feel I'm about to break my head open, don't do it. Okay. Do what's safe. Keep your safety. Yeah, modify it to be safe. Yeah, well, that's good. Oops. But I tell you what, I had a student, and a long time ago, I don't know where she is now. And but it was over 10 years ago. I was teaching her, 15 years ago, something. And I was teaching her, after we do a kick, she'd be like, still just standing there. She had balance so badly that just standing, so she should get a wave of, I'm okay. And it would scare me because I've only had one person fall down, I think. Right. And she had to get taken to the hospital. We had to call, well, it's serious when older people fall on the ground. And she hit her head, and I think maybe it was bleeding. We called the EMTs, and they came and took her to the hospital.
Oh.
She never came back.
Yeah.
And I don't think we were doing spinning. I don't think we were at that point spinning around. It was just she was over 90 years old.
Oh.
And I'll tell you, she was a success. She was our success story, actually. She came when she started class with us. She came with a walker. And then after a while, she was using a cane. And then after a while, she wasn't using anything. But she didn't have the mobility to come on her own. She needed somebody to bring her. And then at that point, that she was getting around on smooth surfaces without a cane even, then, and doing Tai Chi, then that person couldn't bring her anymore. That her day changed or whatever. And so then she came back after a few months, and now she was like with the cane again. She'd gone back, right? And so, but she made a lot of progress, and I imagine it was just from Tai Chi. I mean, I think that's all it was, just once a week, I think. So,
Yeah, this really helps my balance. My balance is really bad, and this helps.
you think it is helping?
Yes, I
You're
do.
not, you're not
It
falling
might
as
not
often?
look like that, Mike, but
Uh-huh.
it is helping.
Okay. Uh, okay. Okay, well, let's go on then. Let's review what we did last week, what you did last week. After you kick, then you do sit and step and circle your arms, brush, kick, brush, push. Okay, and then maybe you do two of them. Maybe you didn't do both, but that one is just the same as before. So how do you do with that? Is that easy?
Well, the transition is new for us, and so that part's hard.
Okay, so so here's the thing. It is just sitting and stepping into a bow stance. That's easy, right? The whole thing is your arm. So your right arm is going to go up and then back down. Okay, it's going to here and come back out, and then you're going to do a knee brush. It's kind of like white crane. Look, white crane is here, and you first turn your palm up, then you circle. So it's like going into the white crane transition. White crane is turn your palm up, then your arms are circling, brush, push, step, brush, push. So so for this, you're going to circle and you want to touch the floor just when your hands get here, just like white crane. White crane, circle and step, brush, push, okay? Just as your hands get here is when you want to touch the floor. So if you don't have good balance, I would say this, hopefully it's not a problem, but if it is, then you can you can touch the floor right here, okay? And then bend your knee and then step out, brush, push. Okay, it might be extra to stand on one leg extra long and swing your arms around. I could understand that. But if it's not a problem for you and you don't feel like you're gonna fall over, then just do what you can, okay? And if you wanna go into it sooner, but step, brush, push. So it's kind of like white crane.
And are you facing the corner when you do that, or
No, we're
from, I
in the
know,
heel kicks, we turn around and we do the heel kick over here.
right,
And then we're facing, well, our body is still facing the corner. You're right. And then here now it squares up the straight.
okay.
So this is the straight direction. But the direction of the kick was the straight direction already. So I mean, I kind of, well, my face is to the straight direction and I circle and look to the side and then look back to the straight direction. Okay, go ahead, circle, step, brush, push. Okay. Usually I kind of gloss over this movement, actually. It's kind of just
It's,
a repeat movement, but
it is repeat, but, the
right,
transition is new.
right, it's got that little thing in it. The turning is very hard. The turning and kick, I think, is difficult to do physically. This is kind of easy, but this is where people have trouble. You can't go like this, right? That doesn't make any sense. It has to end up being like this. So you first have to get to that point. You're like this. You kind of first have to get to this point. That means this hand, but this hand can't not move. So you can't go like this and make a big circle and then start moving it. So it has to start moving, but just not very fast. And when you do it nobody will notice it. I don't even notice it myself. But it sort of feels like they both have to move. That's one of the rules, right? If anything moves, everything moves. So everything is moving. You just can't keep it there. Right? So everything's moving, but here pretty slowly, because you can't do this until this arm's out of the way. Okay, so this makes a smooth big circle. This is your pace, kind of one big circle, and then step brush push. Okay, and this left hand goes slowly. I would say instead of the hand moving very much, I would say I'm more bending my elbow. Okay, bend my elbow, and then my hand comes across, kind of. Okay, because it's already bent, but I feel like anyway. It has to wait in a way, but also cannot stop. It has to be moving. All right, well, let's go on then. I mean, that seems easy, I think. You do 2 knee brushes, and then this next thing's easy. We'll see where we get to. Okay. After you do your 2 knee brushes, you're over here, and it's right knee brush. The next thing is punch down, back and turn, step, brush, punch. Okay. Okay. I think we have senior 4, does it have punching down? I can't remember. It does.
Yeah.
All right. So the interesting thing about this one is that from here, we're going to do a normal Tai Chi walking, okay? But for the knee brush, your hand goes up and down. Okay. This one, it's only just going to come across. Oops. It's only going to come across and bring your hand to your hip. So just level, bring it across, and then brush, punch. Okay, so no, not up and down, just bring it level and then back out. Maybe it's a little circle, I don't know, a little pushing down. Bring it in to feel pushing down and come back out. And then the punching, here's the interesting thing about this one. Punch down, it should be about knee height. See, mine is not knee height. I need to get a knee height, I need to bend at the hips, at the waist. Well, not the waist, the hips really. Your hips have to tilt, okay, to get it there. But do what you can. All right. When you do that, this is one of the few movements where your top of your head doesn't point straight up. So everywhere else, your top of your head is being lifted, okay? And it should point straight up. Here it can point straight up. But I can't even see my hand, right? So I'm going to tilt, and now it's not pointing straight up, but it is still lifted. So still imagine it lifting your head, but your head, when you tilt your body more down, your head will go with it, okay? Okay. So this angle here, your neck is going to be the same, okay? So don't straighten your head. Don't point your head to look down. Just tilt your body, okay? That much. Okay, so it's got a little hip tilting in it. Let's see what else had that. We talked a long time ago about needle at sea bottom. And I think Master Young now is just saying do it like tilt your hip. And it also used to be bend your knees some, sink. But in your mind, you could sink and still maybe just tilt your hip. Okay, so the thing is people overdo it and then their knees hurt and things. So that's another one. So when you're tilted, if you have to tilt more, then your top of your head, imagine it's still being lifted. So it can't be like this. It needs to be being pulled up. But you can feel how much it can pull up till it's hard to do. So you can't be like this either. Okay, so you can't be like this. Okay. So It has to feel natural. So it's lifted, but natural feeling, okay? So just imagine all the time, the top of your head being pulled up by, I think, a silver cord. I'm not really sure, silver or gold. That's by, who is it? I can't even think of the name now. The goddess, the god of anybody recognize this? What's the name of this? The god of compassion. Okay.
Kuan Yin?
Yeah,
Yeah, Kuan Yin.
Kuan Yin. So Kuan Yin has extends us what I think silver cord and to help everybody fight gravity a little bit. Okay, so okay. Punch down, that seems easy. So I don't think we have to work on that very much. Then we're gonna do another a repeat move, but a little bit different. Turn and chop with fist. Back, turn, back, chop, strike. Okay, turn and chop with fist, but instead of getting, remember how we got into it before, from fed through the back, like that. Here, your arm is already down. So we're not gonna make an extra circle. So we're gonna go and just turn it over. And then chop, strike. Can you do that? Okay. Back. Yeah, start with your left foot forward, Tia. Okay. Back. Turn and circle up your left hand to protect your head. Point your toe to the corner, body to the corner. Then back and chop and strike. Both stands. Okay. So it's a repeat movement, but the transition, a different transition. So try it again. So back, turn, back, chop. Okay. So easy. That's easier than the original one, right? So it's like half of it. This
Yeah.
part's the only part. The other thing's already there. I'm not sure what to do about it. I should find out. I missed this class when Master Young explained it. I should look at it on the video. I'm not sure he talks about it anymore because it just seems like just turn it is all you have to do. And so turning, I was saying turning is still doing something. And then here, should it be circling, making the little circle, maybe a little circle, and then I don't know. The thing is, things are not supposed to be dead, right? So if you back and turn, and then it doesn't move at all, and then you throw it out, it should be moving. But I'll tell you what, if your body turns and it's just moving with your body, that still counts. Okay. It doesn't have to independently be moving on its own. So anyway,
It's sort of moving because it goes from the side to the middle and it's a turn, right?
yeah, well, here, it goes from here, that's moving, but now it's in front of your stomach.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be in front of your stomach, but there is like, I think a little something, I don't know. When you shift back, here, when I do this one, I'll tell you what, it goes like this, and then you, like this, right? And then there's like back and make a fist, and I feel it does come back a little bit more. And then, so when I make the fist, I'm kind of making a circle like that. But I'm here, and I don't just make a fist. I usually bring it back a little bit more.
Hmm.
So I don't feel the need to bring it back because I've already have the fist. Somehow it feels like here, and then when I make the fist, that's like it's not back far enough. It's like my hand's in front of my stomach, but my fist is not in front of my stomach now. Somehow it just feels like that to me. I don't know.
Whatever.
So that's still repeat. Let's see what comes after that. So what direction am I going now? I'm over here, right? I'm back over here. Then parry, block, and punch again. Is that too much now? What do you think?
No, they're pretty much repeat.
Okay. The parry, block, and punch. And then Chengfu, which we did last time. We did parry, block, punch. And then, look, a heel kick.
That's
So the new thing is the heel kick, okay? So from here, Chengfu, circle down your right arm, come up, stand up, heel kick. Okay, we've already done a heel kick, left heel kick. So this is right heel kick.
and you're kicking to the,
Straight,
yeah, okay,
9 o'clock, I think.
correct.
Okay. So let's try that. Let's try the heel kick. If I have time, let me see. Well, I'm running out of time though. It's still, you know how to do a kick. You haven't done a right heel kick yet, but you've done the toe kicks. All right, so from here, open your toe, Chengfu. Your right hand makes the fist. Your right hand circles down. And when it comes up, this is what's like senior form. Come up and stand up and kick. Okay,
So,
that's like the senior form, right?
so the right hand is in a fist?
Okay, so there's the thing. So you're like this, it's in a fist. Then it goes down, and on its way up, it's going to open,
Okay,
and then you're going to kick.
I see.
The thing about the kicks, we're going to do like, I think, 3 or 4, I forget now, kicks. This is the kicking section. I think I told you that. First half is up to cloud hands, and then we do the bunch of kicks. And this is the exercise part of the form, okay? Standing up and down. You do that a few times. And, but I think on every one, how the hands are different. So this first one, I'll just quickly go through it, but it's a fist and an open hand. They have to match. Kick. Then I'm going to do something, I'm going to have fists. Okay, then I have fists. Now I have fists. As I kick, they're going to open. Okay, then I'm going to turn over here, I'm going to go here. I have fists. But when they come up, since they're both moving, I'm going to open them on the way up, oops, and kick. Then I'm going to spin around. My hands are open, and then my hands are open the whole time. So each kick, the hands are different. But the rule is basically at the end they have to be open. That's the biggest rule. And we want to open, we want our hands to be in the final shape as soon as possible. So this first kick, one hand is open, one is closed. They start circling. Here, circle down, I would say keep it. On the way up, open it, so they match. That's the first one, okay? Was it the next one? The one where you have fists, and they both, one is a fist, this one. One is a fist. Well, I can't open this one coming up because they have to match. They have to match when they're crossed, and they have to be open here. So now it's a fist. I don't want to open this one and just pop this open when it's not moving. So they come up and they open as they move. So they just don't pop open like a firecracker, okay? When they're moving, they can open. So that's the kind of the rule, okay? And then the one over here where they're fists, but they're both moving, they can open early. along the bottom, okay? So coming up, they can open. So there's the rule, okay? They have to match when they're crossed, and they have to be open at the end. And as soon as you can, make that happen. So try it. So for paired lucky punch, sorry. Shangbu, circle, open and stand up, open your hand, stand up, kick. Kick, all right. So all those things are easy, I think. All those things are repeat, really, okay? Just with little tiny differences in them. So let's try it from
So what is that move called? Shamu?
Shangbu.
Oh, Shang.
This is Shang. This we call Shangbu. This we call uh the footwork is the same, so it's weird. For this one, we say Jinbu, whatever, okay? If you just open your foot and go, and your hands stay here, I don't know, they call it Jinbu. There's two things, they both mean step up. Here, we do this one called Shangbu too. Here, Shangbu, I'm trying to think now. After paired block and punch, going this direction, then we do this and paired block and punch, okay? But how we get there?
From
Maybe we haven't gotten there yet. Here, I got you here. Turn and shot with fist, the first time we did it, then paired block and punch. And then what do we do? Grasping the bird's tail. Grasping the bird's tail. Okay. That's called Shangbu. So we did it before. Shangbu is this. Okay, reach with your left arm. And before we did it into grasping the bird's tail. And now we're going to do it and stand up. But they're both basically called step up. Jinbu is just going forward and taking one step forward. So here, why isn't this one called? Because the bu means footwork, basically, step. Why isn't that one Jinbu? This one I could say step up because you're standing up. But they're both called Shangbu, okay? So I don't know why. But the Shangbu has this in it with the arms. So Shangbu has that with the arms. I don't know why. So anyway, let's try it. So from after we do the toe kicks, we turn around. All right, we turn around, then we'll heel kick. Heel kick. All right, then circle, step, brush, push. 2. Step, brush, push. And punching down. Then back and turn. Chop with fist. After chop with fist, we always do paired block and punch. Then Shangbu and kick, heel kick. Yeah, for some reason we call it a form. We hardly ever call Jinbu. So we always call it Shangbu. I don't know, maybe we don't, but do we? I don't know. If we just call after you know it, then you just call the name of the movement that comes next, I guess. But if you hear in Chinese, is the calling that we have, they usually call Shangbu. But if we're taking every step forward, they don't call Jinbu, right? They just left and right. They don't call the stepping. So I don't know. Do you have it? Do it again. One more time, then you can practice for another hour. So from here, after the heel kick, then circle, step, brush, push. 2. Punching down. Turn. Chop with fist. Parry, block, and punch. Right heel kick. Right heel kick. There you go. Okay. So I mean, part of the class or part of your learning is memorize the order. So when there are 4 things in a row, even if you've done them before, that's something to memorize. Okay. So even if they're all easy. So today was the easy day. Okay. And we'll go over it again next week. All right. So thanks very much.
Oh, thank you, Mike.
Thank you. And we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.